I tried 6 watch bands for Vaer's best-selling watch to see which one was the best. There's plenty of videos on the watch itself from people way more knowledgeable about watches than me, so I wanted to try something different and show the band options. And at the end, I'll talk about my time with the C5 as a person not really into watches. The C5 Solar comes with one default strap and a second strap for free or not, depending on which one you choose. I have 6 of them here, and all of them are sized 20mm between the lugs and are removable with this little pin. I'll start with the one it comes with, the Tropic Strap. It's made of rubber and it has a nice design, but it's actually a more really dark gray, which doesn't quite match the black watch face. It's kind of a shame. There's plenty of holes for ventilation, which kept my wrist from sweating, but only the middle ones are usable. So there's 10 adjustment holes spaced pretty wide compared to the next one I'll show you. So it could be tough for someone trying to dial in fit, but the holes go high enough up the band that it'll fit smaller wrists. I think I'll rank this 4th. Next is the Silicone Strap, rival to the Tropic Strap in many ways. So this one's a true black color, and it has 12 holes, tighter spaced for finer adjustments, but they don't go up as high for smaller wrists. And I think this Tropic Strap design looks nicer, but for me, the adjustment and that true black color on the silicone one puts it ahead for me personally, so I'll rank it 2nd. Next are the 2 nylon straps. 10 holes for adjustment, pretty standard. The nylon is high quality, and I don't see it fraying at all. And the tan does give a 2-tone color option for the watch for a more kind of field watch look. But, especially with Vaer's watches being waterproof, I'm not sure why you would choose these nylon straps over the rubber ones, other than it's free. So I'll rank the tan one 5th, and the black one 6th, unfortunately. Next up is the black leather, made from full-grain Horween leather. It has 9 adjustment holes, and it's hard to tell, but the band has a slight 2mm taper down to this end. The leather, specifically the edges, look pretty good, and I know some people would just immediately choose a leather band no matter what. But like I said, I'm not a watch guy, so maybe comfort ranks a little too high in my book, but I really like the rubber ones. They just fit really well, so I'll rank this leather strap 3rd. For sure, it's not the 3rd nicest, it's a lot nicer, but it was my 3rd most used band of these. And finally, the best for last, the V2 metal bracelet. With this specific watch, it's a perfect fit. It matches the face and color exactly, and it gives the watch kind of a classier look. And one thing I loved was how easy it was to adjust the links, because there's a screw. Other watches I've used, you have to hammer out the pin, and sometimes the pin gets bent and it's just a whole thing. It is the most expensive band on the list, but I think it's absolutely worth it to pair with this watch, especially for nicer conditions, so it's ranked number 1 in my book, and it's the one I use the most. So here's the final rankings, just in my opinion, and hopefully this gives you a better idea of what you can pick. The watch comes default with the Tropic Strap and gives nylon straps as a free add-on, but honestly, I would just upgrade to metal or leather and just pay the extra. I do wish they gave the option to choose a different strap for the first option, because I probably would have went with the Silicone Strap. And finally, I wanted to talk about the watch itself just briefly and why I chose it. So I'm not a watch guy. I don't like luxury, I don't like smartwatches, but ironically, I do wear watches sometimes to actually tell the time. I found that wearing one stops me from pulling out my phone as much to check the time, which is great. I'm always fighting a losing battle to reduce screen time. So I wanted a watch that was versatile and as low in maintenance as possible. And this C5 was a pretty good fit. The field watch look and strap options gave me the versatility to wear with different occasions without needing multiple watches. And I got the solar version, so I just don't have to worry about batteries. And Vaer's watches are also waterproof. Again, I wanted a watch I just didn't have to think about, which is why smartwatches never really worked for me. And this C5 did everything I wanted it to, which was nothing except tell the time and don't break. And it's a true everyday gear item. Anyways, comment below if you want a response, let's talk, and subscribe for more new videos every other Sunday. Thanks.